special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked to his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
They'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So from the 37, here's a second down and 4.
Here we go. Cut.
To throw, Young. They'll roll him out right. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Young to throw it. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Chuba Hubbard with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers have regained the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Devontae Turpin now from his end zone. Now in 3 series, he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
First down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
At the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Now Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert. And he's taken down inside the 30. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
13 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they'll work mark it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Throwing, Prescott. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Derek Brown coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Prescott down. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll make sure he's touched down.
A gain of 16 on the play. But
this will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they've picked him off already in this opening half.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hubbard. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now Young. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
Second down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Young. Look. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. On the move past the 40. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
On the set.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Throwing, Young. That is caught. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
That's a big conversion there on third down, because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll work down to inside the 45.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now again, it's Hubbard going left. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
At the 12-yard line.
Second down and 6 now.
Here we go. Ready?
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Hubbard not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Come on, set. Claws red.
Young to throw it. Toward the pylon, caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Young takes it on the sneak. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. Bryce Young, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Panthers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point safely through. And the lead now stands at 13. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Kevontae Turpin now to return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. To throw is Prescott. Flush to his right. Prescott able to use those legs of his to pick up the first.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Now a 2nd and 10. In motion to tight end. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's going to wind up and air it out. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. Now inside the 25. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for the Panther touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, had a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. It really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will. Skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
To throw, it's Milton. Flushed out right. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Black swap. Check, set, hut. Hut, hut.
Right back to Hubbard. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
3rd and 3. A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Red, cycle. Ready.
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That play over before it got anywhere thanks to Christian Wilkins.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Young will set to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 54 yards. And the Panthers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Cowboys 7.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Milton. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll try and throw for it here. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Ready. 50, green. Switch, yellow. Ready?
On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Got it.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
Ready.
The play fake. Now Young. Rolling to his right. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Young. That's pulled in by Brooks. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And this one is right through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Here we go. Back to 60. Back to 60.
On first down, it's Blue. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Get it. Eagles. 60 Eagles.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. Now Milton. He finds Pickens over the middle.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Hurt. Here we go. Set.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Go.
To throw is Milton. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And the Panthers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Young going to give it up on the touch pass.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
2 yards on the pickup.
Has a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Young now.
A short throw hauled in by Trimble.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the double.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Set, check, smash.
A running play, it's Dowdle.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, you've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Hard throw, incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Three. Come on.
Milton. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's Milton now to throw.
And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Panther 11. Ready. Panther 60.
Here's Milton.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Back to throw. Milton. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer. 60 average. Go.
Looking to throw. Milton. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
70, get the look. Cut 19. Top low 18.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by a Cam of Evans.
And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
But with this advantage, this defense knew the passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he gets it down to the 32. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Yellow, 22.
On the run, it's Dowdle.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 10 more there and another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They run again with Dowdle.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Cowboys' 23-yard line.
Ready?
Young. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And
from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Savon Rebel. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they look to finish strong in this 4th quarter. And this is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game. No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
34-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Young going to give to Brooks. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. 3rd and 8.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
At the 42-yard line.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here's the punter Martin out to kick it away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Operating from the gun, Milton. Open man, right side, it's Loa.
Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Hey, check that, street. Ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 23. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Every